Yonkers Cane Futurity, 3-year-old pace purse of $102,770. From the rail out, Columbia George, Truluck. Then it's Hanover Rainbow, Most Happy Fella, John Hanover, and Shriek. They are ready for the start of the 1970 Cane Futurity, and Truluck has made an early break. Truluck is off stride before the start. And here is the start of the 1970 Cane Futurity. They're off and pacing between horses. Most Happy Fella going out for Stanley Dancer. Shriek on the outside. Columbia George now fires up at the rail and takes over. Three of them battle it out early. Hanover Rainbow has come away fourth. 2.5, 3 back, John Hanover. And far back it is Truluck after that early break. And now from the outside as they move on to the backstretch for the first time, Shriek takes over. Columbia George back to second. Opening quarter, 28-4. They continue up the backstretch and Shriek has cleared. Columbia George second. Here comes Stanley Dancer rolling up with Most Happy Fella now. Gap of 2 lanes, Adover Rainbow. And then it's a gap of 5. John Hanover. Far back it is Truluck. And they are moving now down to the stretch for the first time. And Most Happy Fella has taken command. Back to second, Shriek, and Columbia George is once again on the move third. They move into the stretch. It's Most Happy Fella for Stanley Dancer. On the outside, Columbia George now looks to retake. Shriek is at the rail third. Adover Rainbow getting into it fourth. The half in 58-4. And they move for the far turn. And now leading it, Columbia George by 2 lengths. Most Happy Fella at the rail second. Adover Rainbow, the outside, racing third. Shriek is on the inside. Length and a half back, John Hanover. And still trailing, it is Truluck. They move on to the backstretch for the final time. In control by a length and a half to Columbia George. Hanover Rainbow, the outside. At the rail, Most Happy Fella. And followed there by Shriek. Then a gap of 2, John Hanover. And far back it is Truluck, 3/4 in 1:28-4. They are on a record pace. And leading at Columbia George. Hanover Rainbow, the outside. Most Happy Fella will need racing room. Length and a half back. In racing in fourth, it is Shriek who looks to close in once again. Top of the stretch, they turn for home, and Columbia George will be tested now. Swinging to the outside, Most Happy Fella closing in for Stanley Dancer. He's the strong horse. At the rail, Shriek is coming back. Most Happy Fella, Shriek, Columbia George. Most Happy Fella wins the 1970 Cane Futurity.